So over here I got something very interesting. It's an ARGB controller. This is usually used for older motherboards that doesn't have the ARGB connector. But I bought this. I bought this for the exact same purpose because I am gonna put like new fans in my workstation here, which are ARGB, sorry, and my motherboard doesn't have any like RGB headers, like not even the regular RGB header. So I will be using this to connect all the fans like to it. I am going to be using the Thermalright CLC. I don't remember the name for it, but what I'm trying to say, these fans, like, they connect to each other, so I could connect like all the fans to each other and then connect the last one over here to this ARGB header on the controller itself. And the way it works, it connects into SATA power. That's what gives it the power for it. And you could either like use this one, like this. It has buttons over here which you could click. Like M is for mod, S is for speed, and C is for color. So basically you can change the color, the speed, the mod, like the RGB mod of it. So you have this is option 1, and you also have the remote control over here, which preferably this is what you would want to use. You don't want to reach into, like, if you're gonna put that in the system over here inside your case, then you wouldn't be able to reach it. This is just like practical for emergency, in case you don't have any batteries for the remote or something. But if you have a remote like that, then this is where it's at. Like, you have like red, green, blue RGB buttons, and over here you have the brightness, I believe. Like, you control like the brightness on the fans if you want to dim it or something. And I don't know what the W stands for. I think it's white. You can set them to white color. And then you have the mod, plus and minus, and auto. Like auto, I think it's like randomized, like random mod or something if you want to randomize it. And the mods, like, that's how you change the mods between the RGBs. And you have speed, the speed that you want to control, just like in that remote over there, speed. And I think the cogwheel over here is maybe the color. I don't know. And you also have like a locking mechanism. You can lock the, if you are set with one color and you don't want to accidentally press anything and change it or something, like accidentally change it, you can lock it, and then it locks it. And you also have a power button, like to turn it on and off. And basically it takes like a CR 2025 battery, like those. It looks like your motherboard, like those CMOS batteries for the motherboard, but it's a lot thinner. Like, it's a lot thinner than them. So like the one on the motherboard is CR 2032, and this one is 2025. So that's the difference. So if you want to buy new batteries for that, once it already comes with a pre-installed battery, so you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, in case it runs out and everything, so it will take like a CR 2025, just so you know. Anyway, having said that, I will be connecting this controller to some ARGB fans, the Thermalright. I don't remember the model name, but you'll see it in a second. I will connect all of them to each other, and then the first one that I'll connect it here, and yeah, we'll see. We'll take a look how it looks like. Okay, so here I connected the controller. I don't know if you can pick that up. It's connected to this fan right here. Let me see. Yeah, this one right here, and the other fans are connected to the fan, this one over here. So yeah, these are the Thermalright TLC12C-S. These usually come in ones or a pack. I bought like a pack. Like for this case, like this one, it could house like up to 9, like 7. But I will also replace the CPU coolers because I have a dual setup, like a dual Xeon setup. I will also replace the CPU cooler fans on them with these ones. So I need like 9 of those. So I already have 2 sets, and another one should be here soon. And yeah, I mean, let's just turn it on and see what it looks like right off the bat. Alright, here we go. And there we go. Wow, that is beautiful. I already know the Thermalright C12C. They're beautiful, they're bloody gorgeous. I already had these fans connected in some systems with ARGB headers, but I can't get over how gorgeous these look like. Anyway, I have the controller over here, the remote. Yeah, can't pick that up. It doesn't matter, it's right here. And let's see, let's just play with it. Red, green, and blue. Nice. Okay, now we go for white. Yeah, double use white, definitely. And the cogwheel is like dimming like one part of it. I don't know what it does, but it's dimming like part of it. I don't know what it's all about. Then yeah, the sun minus that you have here, that's like dimming them, and you could increase the brightness on them. Then we'll go for, okay, let's go for auto on the button right here. Clicking auto. Oh yeah, and then it randomized the ARGB. Yeah. Wow, this is gorgeous. Yeah, it's just like randomized. Okay, now let's go for speed. You can slow it down. You see it's slowing down. And then let's go really fast. You see how it changes like faster than what it was before. Now let's go for mod plus. There you go. And then you could like slow it down. You see how it slows down. And then let's just switch between a few of them. Wow, this is beautiful. Like you could really get like a lot out of it. This is amazing. Yeah, you have so many mods in here, like it's never ending. So if you need like a refresher, like to change colors or something like that, or just like the mods on the RGB, ARGB, like you have a lot of options here. Like I'm still going through it and it still keeps going. It's crazy, but I'm just gonna show a few right here because I think I could sit here on all night and it's still gonna go like through ARGB mods. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use this color just to sync, like, because my motherboard in that build over there is red, and then I could set the whole thing into red. But yeah, this is awesome. But okay, let's just lock it right now. I'm gonna use the locking button on the, yeah, it's dark, you can't see it, but I'm gonna use the locking button on the controller, and let's see if I can change color after that. Oh, I locked it. Okay, it was blinking like 3 times, like in white color. I don't know why, but there you go. I'm trying to change it. Oh, okay, it changed it after. Wow, so what does it do? I don't understand. So if it's supposed to lock it, maybe it's like only locking once. I don't understand. I don't understand how it works, but okay. But it's definitely not locking it. Okay, never mind. I don't need to lock it. It's fine. I'm not gonna bump into it either. It's just gonna set it to red probably, and that's it. And there you go. I turned it off. I clicked the turn off button over here. Turned it off. And yeah, But yeah, basically I could like even set it like that for red, because I'm gonna go for the red color, to be honest with you, because just to match it to the computer parts that I have over there, it's like red and black, so keeping it up with the color scheme. So yeah, overall I could be here all night and still switch between ARGB mods. This thing is rich with ARGB mods, let's just say that. You could do whatever you want with it, like if you just need a refresher or whatever. But yeah, basically it's pretty useful. And like I said, like if you have an older motherboard, this is a very old motherboard over here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there you go. This is the Gigabyte, I can see, oh yeah, GA B85M D2V. This is a very old motherboard. It's an LGA 1150. This is the 4th generation Intel. It's pretty old, and it's definitely doesn't have ARGB header on it, not even the regular one, of course, obviously. So that way, it's a great way to connect ARGB fans to your system if you want to make it more lively or whatnot. This would be a perfect way for it. If you don't want to spend like a lot of money on Corsair fans, like the Corsair controllers as well, you know, because obviously like you can only use Corsair fans, and those could get like really pricey, and these are pretty awesome. Like they're beautiful, and I can feel like a really good airflow from those, and they're really cheap. They're cheap. So that's definitely like something to consider, I would say. But basically, what I'm trying to get at, like this is a good solution to use for an older motherboard, and to be honest with you, I think it's more about reliability as well. So let's just say like you're using ARGB fans, and then you're dependent on the software that's installed in your computer. What if it's not acting right? Like, what if there is a bug or something inside the software, or it's just not recognizing the connection between your motherboard and you know, the fans, or the motherboard, or the LED strips, I don't know. So yeah, I think this is more reliable because it's relying on the controller, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna be in sync all the time, unless the connector is out or if it's gonna die down, but that's pretty unlikely. It seems to be unlikely for me, so I think this is a great solution. And plus you have the remote. All you have to do is click a button right here and you change it. See, like so. You change it. Like, what could be more simple than that? That sure beats like launching the program on the PC instead of like double clicking on the program and then like click a few buttons. All you have to do is pick up the remote, click, change it. See? Like, this is a lot more reliable in my opinion. Like, this is a more viable option for me, in my opinion, my honest opinion. I would choose this any day over a software on the PC, but that's just me. But anyway, this has pretty much been the video about it's a generic name, of course. It says PC cooler. Obviously it's not a cooler, but yeah, it's called the PC cooler. I'll call it PC cooler ARGB controller. It's a great product. I would totally recommend that, especially for people with older motherboards. It's great. It's definitely a great product for me. It's totally worth it. And it costs like $2 or something. I would say maybe $4 or $5. Yeah, something like that. It's dirt cheap as well, and then you can have all this RGB and ARGB awesomeness. You could choose between, like, on the AliExpress page that I bought this, you could choose either the 4-pin, like if you have regular RGB header fans, or you could buy the ARGB version, which this is the one I bought for ARGB fans. And either way, I'm pretty sure it would work either way, like just as good. But the only difference is, I'm pretty sure like many of you would know what's the difference between ARGB and RGB. Like, ARGB stands for addressable RGB, which You could customize like individual LEDs on the on the fans. Like you could set them in like with individual colors, like you see right here. Let me just change that real quick to something that would yeah, there you go, solidify that. There you go. You see, like in some LEDs you have purple, and some of them you have green, so that is pretty nice. I like ARGB better than RGB, so I think that's a plus. So yeah, but whatever you have, like this is a great way to use this controller, to turn it on and just use it like in the most reliable, efficient way, in my opinion. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative. If you like this kind of content, make sure you stay tuned. Like you can subscribe if you want to, and that way you could stay tuned to more videos that I'm going to be published soon. And yeah, on that note, I hope I'll see you in the next video, and take care now. Bye bye.